Hello man things, welcome to another Mad Merlins video. So if you haven't guessed by my attire, it is time for a brand new unboxing, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new starter set for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, which is the awesome brand new Skaventide box. So the game is now in its 4th edition, and yeah, it's looking really good, which is quite nice. They've simplified the rules and overall made it a little better and easier to get into. I'm especially liking the looks of the Spearhead game mode, which is pretty cool. Hopefully they'll do something similar for 40k and produce a brand new book for their Combat Patrol games. And maybe they'll rename it into something similar to Spearhead, maybe Strike Force or something else very similar. But we're here to talk about a great big box. And this is the great big box we're here to talk about. So the brand new Skaventide starter set for Warhammer Age of Sigmar 4th edition. And what do we get? We get a lot of stuff. So we get 2 full armies. So the Skaven and the Stormcast Eternal, giving us a total of 70 models? 74 models, brand new models. We also get, of course, all the important stuff. So the rule book, the Spearhead book, as well as the General's Handbook cards and Spearhead cards, plus some terrain, which is all shown there. And yeah, the 2 armies are Stormcast Eternals versus Skaven, and I'm very happy to get some new Skaven models. So don't forget to, of course, like this video if you are enjoying the content. Subscribe for more Age of Sigmar videos that will be coming very soon. Of course, continuing with my Stormbringer issue reviews, and I'm going to be doing some Skaventide videos as well. There's been a lot of content over the past few weeks, and yeah, I'm going to be doing a Skaven video and possibly a Stormcast video as well. I'll be doing a few polls first to see what you guys would like to see. Finally, don't forget to check out all the links in the video description, including the Patreon, where you get an extended look at this set. I'll be doing a quick unboxing for my YouTube channel. If you want to see more in-detailed views of all the stuff inside, please check out the extended video on my Patreon, available to all tiers. Right, let's hop over to the table and dive into Skaventide. So here we are with the awesome Skaventide box. And yeah, it is heavy. I thought Ultimate Starter Set and the Bretonnian box is heavy, but I think this probably tops that. Oof. I suppose because there is a lot more content in here than those 2 boxes, because we have the additional stuff of the Fire and Jade book and cards, the General's Handbook cards as well, and of course that beautiful big thick core rule book, which includes all your lore, your rules, and of course gallery of all our models and factions. So we also get the double-sided playmat, which features Hammer Howl Gyran or Hammer Howl Akshi, or well, Realm of Fire or Realm of Life, whichever you want to fight over. And we've got 74 brand new models, most of it being the awesome new Skaven, because we have 2 units of 20 Clan Rats, 3 Rat Ogres, 3 Jezzails, the Warp Blaster, 3 brand new characters, including the Warlock Engineer, the Grey Seer, and the Gnaw Lord on Norbeast. Or Claw Lord on Norbeast. Then on the Stormcast side, we have 2 units of the updated Liberators. We have the brand new Reclusians, the updated Prosecutors, and we of course have some brand new characters. So we've got, of course, the brand new Lord Vigilant on Griff Charger. We got the Lord Terminus, who is literally an executioner chaplain type guy. Lord Veritant, a Knight Questor, and I think that's it. Yeah, and yeah, Reclusians, Prosecutors, Liberators. So right, let's cut open the tape, flip this over. I think I'm going to have to stand up for the majority of this. So let's flip the box again and lift the lid on Skaventide. Making sure I have everything in shot, so let's lift the lid. Right, we'll use the lid to put the stuff we reveal. So first off, we have the safety dividers, and that looks amazingly intact. A few dents, but nothing too noticeable. So that is definitely going to be going on my wall. Put that to one side for safekeeping. Straight out the box, we are met with all the plastic. So first off, we got bases. We got some round bases in a separate bag for some reason. Perhaps they didn't give us enough for the Liberators or something. 5 extra 40mm bases. We got the Rat Ogres here. So yeah, these guys look fantastic. Recent article they posted saying that these guys can be a lot more changeable than what the instructions say. So you can, with the instructions, swap the various heads and arms, but if you cut the pegs, you can even change the bodies and leg combinations to make some really cool post models. So 2 frames of the brand new Liberators, so double hammers or hammer and shield, definitely doing 1 squad of each. The awesome new flaming prosecutors, with those beautiful fire-powered wings. So yeah, you got a trident there for the champion, and then you can build 3 regular guys with spears. Yeah, so each frame has 1 dude on it, which is pretty cool. I can definitely foretell if we get a part works of this, these guys are going to be split up over 1 issue each. We have the Rattling Warp Blaster, so really cool. This is one of the first things that got leaked. We also had a Skaven possible weapon team or an engineer with another weapon also leaked. But yeah, this is fantastic. So a nice little weapon team. Don't think it's replacing the lightning cannon. That's definitely going to be staying because it's a classic Skaven sort of weapon, but this definitely has a nice vibe of its own. Giant rattling gun. Claw Lord on his Norbeast, so he has an awesome detailed base and is an awesome model. Really nicely designed. You can build everything and not glue the guy down because he just pegs on after you, so you can paint all the details. Next up then, we got the brand new Jezzails. So again, awesome models. Nice update to the classic model. You got a champion weapon there, which I believe the instructions say is the regular guy, and the champion has the single barrel. But yeah, I think the champion would have the double barrel myself. And then finally for the Skaven, we have a character frame. So it's a double character frame because we got the Lord Veritant here with her blind folded head, flaming sword, and a brazier staff there, plus the Griffhound. Then on the other side, we've got the Engineer and the Grey Seer. So 2 characters I'm definitely looking forward to building and painting. Moving on to more Stormcast then, we got the brand new Lord Veritant on his Rift Charger. We have the Heroes frame, so our Reclusians and our Lord Terminus, as well as our Knight Questor, I believe. There he is. Beautiful frame. And finally then, for models, we have 2 identical frames of the brand new Skaven Clan Rats, so 20 on each frame. So if you're building the Spearhead Force, you only need 1 frame as you make 2 units of 10. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to building up both Spearhead Forces, having a game, helping with the global campaign, and hopefully winning for the Skaven. Finally then, for plastic, we have the awesome new Spearhead terrain. So specifically used for Spearhead, you get 1 large and 1 medium piece each. And we also get a range ruler with little rats on, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Alright, after that we get another divider with, again, that beautiful artwork. And again, there's another one that has some slight more dents than the other one, but still in a really good condition. So we have our unique code for the world-wide campaign. So basically you play a game using the contents of the box. I believe it's going to be the same as the play a game with your Warhammer Age of Sigmar Skaventide box and report your results to help decide the fate of the mortal realms. Plus you can win the collections of either the Skaven or Stormcast, your choice. I believe it'll be like with the Leviathan one, so you can play a combat patrol game or in this case, spearhead game. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build up everything for both spearheads. And yeah, play a game against myself and record the results, which won't be biased, of course. Yes, yes. Finally then, for a few more bases, so the Jezzails, the Rattling Blaster, and of course our two characters that have mounts. And that's on the floor. Right. Last but not least is all our books and cards. So this is the Fire and Jade, I believe. And this is the core book plus all the paperwork. So yeah, empty box except for a random peg. So, right. We'll take a look at the books first, and then that'll be the end of the quick review. And then we'll take a closer look at all those frames for the extended video, as well as a little bit more closer in-depth look at those books. So we're going to start with the big core book here. We'll just rip open. So instead of nicely peeling it open, we're going to rip it open apparently. But there we have our rulebook, as well as the Spearhead, Fire and Jade. So just slip those out. So yeah, two rather hefty books. So we'll have a look at the front cover and the contents page. So yeah, we have everything we need to play the rules. So the backstory, all about the hobby, the different realms, the histories, the lore, so the different ages, so Age of Myth, Age of Chaos, Age of Sigmar, the different factions, so the Forces of Order, the Agents of Chaos, Bringers of Death and Harbingers of Destruction. And then we have core rules, a few advanced rules and some battle packs plus glossary, terrain list, Path to Glory roster and an army roster at the very back. So yeah, have a quick flick through. So yeah, each faction's covered with a nice little gallery of models, as well as a little bit of background history about each one. And of course you've got the generic background and history of the realms, all the different realms, which ones they are, and some of the notable locations within those realms. Yeah. And then we've got, of course, our rules, so abilities, advanced abilities, commands, etc., army composition, command models, battle tactics, and then we're into battle packs. So decide which you're going to be playing, either Spearhead, Path to Glory, or Match Play. Next steps is the General's Handbook, which is in the other box here. So First Blood, basic sort of battle plan to choose. So you have 3 different battle plan deployments. You have Ascensions, so Path to Glory, so this is where you sort of take your force on a crusade and you can improve yourselves over the course of many games. So we have a roster there, as well as our order of battle, which will be at the back page to photocopy. So yeah, all the rules of Path to Glory there, plus battle plans, aftermath sequence. So then we got Path of the Defenders, whichever way you want to choose. So Path of Glory, Path of Attacker, etc. Then we got our army rosters. So command, army name, faction, battle formation, points limits, General's Regiment, Regiment 2, 3, 4, 5, and then auxiliary units. Got a Path of Glory roster there that you can photocopy as well. All your different terrain and what sort of size they count as. So if you want to change the terrain, As long as you keep to one medium and one small piece of terrain for your spearhead games, yeah, you can mix and match with whatever you have at home. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for the core rules. So let's swap over and take a look at Fire and Jade. So on the front of Fire and Jade, we show the 2 spearheads that you can make out of the box. So the Skaven and the Stormcast. So 5 Liberators, Lord Veritant, Lord Vigilant, Prosecutors. And for Skaven, Claw Lord and Norbeast, the Rat Ogres, Grey Seer, Warlock Engineer, and 20 Clan Rats in 2 units of 10. So this is probably going to be a good idea of what we're going to be seeing in the future boxes. Most likely the Ultimate Starter Set sort of thing will feature this force. I'll probably pick that up just to grab the small rulebook and to possibly turn a lot of this Skaven stuff into Old World Skaven stuff. But yeah, so the contents of the book, we have, of course, what Spearhead is, getting started, the battle pack explained, what a Spearhead battle is, the battle plan you can use, the different armies, so Order, Chaos, Death and Destruction, and all the different currently available Spearhead boxes, or Vanguard boxes as they're called, some of the older ones. So we've got the rules, the core rules, the Spearhead glossary, and the Spearhead reference. So yeah, opening up straight to my favourite Order faction, the Sylvaneth. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we got all the different war scrolls for the different factions, as well as battle plans and details that they can take, rules they can take, etc. So the 2 for the Fire and Blood, we have the Lord Vigilant, Lord Veritant, Prosecutors, and Liberators both have the reinforcement marking there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So Stormcast get 2, Skaven get 2, everything else near enough gets 1. So the second one uses Yndrasta there. If we can find the Skaven, so there's Chaos, so Skaven must be here somewhere, there they are. So the one we make from this box is the Northeast Claw Pack here. So the Claw Lord, Grey Seer, the Engineer, 20 Clan Rats, and 3 Rat Ogres. So yeah, looking forward to building and painting those guys. There's their war scrolls. So Clan Rats have the reinforcement rule there. The other one they can make is the Warp Spark Claw Pack, which includes a lightning cannon, Grey Seer, 2 units of 10 Clan Rats, and 3 Storm Fiends. So yeah, I'm going to be probably building that using the new stuff plus the Storm Fiends and lightning cannons I already have. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It shows the brand new Clan Rats there, but shows the older Clan Rats there. It also shows the older Grey Seer, which is kind of odd. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for Spearhead. We got, of course, all the rules. It's a simplified game compared to the actual core game itself. Yeah, it's nice that we have the rules repeated here as well as in the core book. So you don't need to carry both books around if you're playing a Spearhead tournament sort of thing. Which is what's possibly going to be happening a lot at my local hobby store. Alright, last thing then, we'll have a look at the card packs. Right, so we've got another tab to... where do I put my knife? There it is. Let's just... there. Pop. So in here we have all important instructions. We'll have a look at those in a bit. We have the General's Handbook card pack. We have the card pack for Fire and Jade, cardboard divider, and we have, of course, our game boards. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, beautiful game board, nice thick sort of card stock stuff. You've got actually one side, guy around the other, and we've got the special daises, which are our objectives. So yeah, pretty cool. I won't fold it all the way out, but we have a gist of what it looks like. Perfect for playing your spearhead games. And of course we have the card packs, so these are the twists and command abilities for the 2 packs. So you've got a guy around deck and an Axii deck, and each one gives you, of course, different abilities that you can make throughout the game. So we've got a twist deck here, which includes 6 cards, and then we've got our tactics deck. So you've got either a tactic to score points, or you've got a command ability to use. So you can either choose to score the battle tactic, gaining you more victory points, or you can choose to use the command. Whichever one you choose, the card is then discarded. So you've got enough to draw out for the entirety of the game, and of course you've got stuff like take the daises, etc., which is pretty cool. And then of course we've got our General's Handbook cards. So you got a battle plan and points limit there, so you can pick your score, work your scores and stuff out. That's pretty cool. Of course, you've got a General's Handbook battle plans, which are double-sided, of course, and any new specific rules for the season, so season 24 to 25, Order battle tactics, Universal battle tactics, Death battle tactics. Plenty of universal ones, Chaos battle tactics there as well, and Destruction there. And then yeah, you got all your different battle plans going back all the way to 2019, 2017 even. So yeah, Battle Plan 1, Table 2, Battle for the Past from 2017. So yeah, oh, even 2016, Border War. Wow. Yeah, so playing all the classic hits, looks like it. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a fun, useful thing for you to use in your games. Definitely hoping to find a use for it myself at my local. And finally then, before we begin our extended look at things, let's have a look quickly at the instructions. So first off, we have all our base sizes. Measuring stick, which you don't want to glue because it is the 3-inch and a 6-inch. Perfect for measuring your distances from point to point for finding out combat range, etc. And then each skull to skull is 1 inch, so pretty much each rat is 1 inch. So yeah. How to build all our models. So starting with Lord Veritant for the Stormcast. These are all push fit models as well. Some might need posts removed to make building easier, but they should all go together fairly quickly. We of course have a few options, so helmeted or barehead for the Stormcast on the Charger. Then we have all our characters, so the Lord Veritant. So we have an incorrect base here. It says 25, but it should be a 32, which they've corrected, I believe. They mentioned on the community website. Yeah, the awesome Lord Terminus. I'm kind of tempted to paint him in black armor to make him look more like a chaplain sort of guy. To go with my Iron Thanes. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Because, yeah, this edition, they kind of seem more like Blood Angels, with the ones about to die and be lost to the storm. So that's almost like Death Company in a way. So yeah, definitely have them as like a black-clad force within a force. So that's definitely going to be my way of doing it, I think. But yeah, keep the same highlights and accent colours. And then paint the rest of my stuff as regular Iron Thanes. So that'd be pretty cool, I think. So yeah, we've got the prosecutors there, who are also part of the Ruination Chamber, I believe now. These guys have also been long-serving and are on the edge of being given over fully to the storm. So it's a good idea, possibly, I've heard, it's a good idea, I've heard, to leave the wings separate to reach all the details. But they are nicely done models anyway. And yeah, not too bad to reach all that detail. Liberators look fun. If you're building the shields option, make sure you leave the arm unglued until you paint all the details that you want to reach. But if you're building double hammers, yeah, you're going to be pretty open posed models. You can reach near enough every area that you need to get to. And yeah, you build 1 unit of shields and a grand hammer, and 1 unit of double hammers, and you possibly have a grand hammer if you want to. So Clawlord on Norbeast up next. So building in 2 sub-assemblies, so the mount itself, and then the Lord who just pegs in at the end, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you can leave him separate and then glue him on afterwards. The Grey Seer looks awesome on his little bell there coming out of the gnaw hole, which is awesome. I really love Grey Seers, such awesome models. And I also really like the new Warlock Engineer there as well at the bottom. Rattling Warp Blaster up next with its crew and its mad driver. Then the Rat Ogres. So yeah, you got a couple of options. You can either have the Flame Cannon or the Knife Hand there. And you got a couple of head options for each model as well. So like I said, an article recently said that if you remove these certain pegs, you can mix and match the bodies and leg combinations to further alter your models to give you a few more varied poses. So yeah, it's all pretty cool. Lovely idea from the designers of these kits. And then, well, like, almost lastly then, we have the new Warlock Jezzails who look awesome. And yeah, you can mix and match any of the shield rats of any of the gun rats. And yeah, it says champion there, but I think that's the champion of the double barrel. So I think they've got those pictures modelled up. That's what I'm definitely going to be going for anyway, the double barrel for my champion. So yeah, you can glue down your shield guy and then leave your gunner separate until you've painted both, and then glue your gunner down afterwards. And finally then, we have the clan rats. So we have 2 ways we can build each of the 3 command models, and the champion has multiple heads. So you could either be a Verminus, a Eshin, or a Pestilence clan rat champion, or he can indeed be a generic clan rat if you're building the other champion over the page. So yeah, the standard bearer with the pennant there, or a generic clan rat there, and a clan rat with a bell or clan rat with a hook. Over the page, an alternate champion. So again, you've got Verminus, you've got Scryer, and you can just be a regular clan rat. We got the more awesome looking sort of standard that Skaven are famous for, which look really cool. Definitely going to be building this guy up. And we've got a drummer here, so you've got a choice of 2 different musicians. So yeah, definitely going to be building one of each, and probably going to do a Scryer for this guy, and possibly Eshin, I think. Yeah, not too sure yet. But yeah, then we got the rest of our clan rats. So each one you build twice for a total of 40. And finally, it's the terrain, which is all fairly simple. Push the corners together, push the bell together, and there we have it. So that's it for my look at Skaventide box set. So up next, I'll be giving you my final thoughts, but if you are a Patreon member, there'll be now an extended look at the frames and books. So there we have it. That's the unboxing for Warhammer Age of Sigmar Skaventide. I always want to keep saying Stormbringer because I'm so used to saying Age of Sigmar Stormbringer. But yeah, no, Skaventide here, the brand new box, of course, for the brand new edition. So let's get pricing out the way first. So it's 160 for the box, and yeah, I think that's more than worth it because you do get extra stuff that other launch boxes haven't had. Leviathan, yeah, came with the mission deck, but didn't really come with any extra books. So it would have been nice if the Combat Patrol book was separate, like they've done with the Spearhead book here. That would have been a nice thing to include. All the extra cards and stuff, especially the General's Handbook, is pretty handy. And yeah, the models, you get 2 full armies, as well as, of course, 2 Spearhead forces. So easily, I think 1,000 points plus each side. So definitely a good bunch of models for your money. So yeah, I think it's good for the price. I did pay less than that. I picked mine up at my local store, British Troll Hobbies. Paid £144 for mine. So yeah, a little bit of a discount there. And yeah, definitely think it is a good value box because we've got so many updated sculpts that I've been waiting for years. And I know I said this last edition, but I think this edition I'm definitely going to be getting into playing more games of Age of Sigmar. So yeah, for price wise, not too bad. For the contents, yeah, 2 full armies, 2 different game modes. You have Spearhead in there, as well as of course the full core rules, which is pretty cool. So you can play with part of the contents of the box or the full contents of the box, whichever you prefer. Yeah, the extra stuff like the cards and stuff is going to be great. All the game board as well, the terrain adds extra value to it. So all in all, it's great value starter box for a brand new edition of the game. Yeah, rating for this set out of 10, it's got to be a 10 out of 10. It's probably one of the best starter sets they've launched for Age of Sigmar. It's certainly been the only one I've picked up fully. I did pick up Dominion, but only half of it because it was half price. So yeah, I picked up Dominion, the Stormcast side for 25 quid, just to add those models to my Stormcast collection. Even though I have most of those models, the only one I was really after was the Andrasta frame, which for £25 wasn't too bad. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a good set going forward for the brand new edition of Age of Sigmar. Definitely looking forward to playing some games with it. The global campaign kicks off on the 15th of July. So you haven't, does it actually say when you have until? No, there'll probably be an article online somewhere later on about, or you go to the actual website, ageofsigmar.com/hellcrown. So hell with 1 L and then crown. So yeah, I believe it kicks off on the 15th of July. I think it runs for probably 2 weeks or so. So yeah, I got to get cracking and building this stuff. So yeah, enough yapping from me. I hope you've enjoyed this little unboxing. Well, pretty big unboxing. If so, drop me a comment down below. What are you looking forward to most about the new edition? I think there's going to be a lot of Spearhead content. There's been a lot from various different other channels on YouTube. I've been watching, I think it's Guerrilla Miniatures, their Spearhead games. They've been really cool. But yeah, I'm hoping to do some paint videos for Clan Rats and some of the Stormcast stuff as well. We'll be doing some polls first of all though, to let you choose what you'd like to see. I'll be doing my own personal army colour schemes as well. So for me, it's going to be Greyseer Frankwell's host, as well as the Iron Fane's Storm host. But yeah, plenty more content hopefully to come in the near future. As for me, off to edit this video, start building these models, and then I got a busy week of filming for other stuff, including my next part of Get Started. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Don't forget to do all the usual, like, comment, share, subscribe, and of course, check all the links in the video description. So until the next time, thank you all very much for watching, stay safe, and happy hobbying. Goodbye.